the Zoom over here for some marketing and later on publicity purposes. So I hope that is fine for everyone here. Now I'll be moving on for the reminder again on our club slogan and also our club team. This is Butterworth Toastmaster Club. We are a club like a family. And this is our club mission. We provide supportive and positive learning experience in which members and also guests are empowered to develop communication and leadership style, resulting greater self-confidence and personal growth. So please be reminded, this is a mission and vision we want to achieve together. So now, without much ado, I would like to invite the president, the IPP, the president on behalf to present your opening speech. Let's put our hand together for our niece.
Yeah, thank you, Hui Sang, our SAA. Tonight I represent our president, Amy T. I think now she's in KL. Actually, she write the script and allowed me to be prepared on behalf of her to welcome our BTM club members and guests tonight. And today's meeting theme is it takes a village. It's a phrase from a proverb. It takes a village to raise a child. This proverb conveys the message that it takes many people to provide a safe and healthy environment for children. And okay, actually, it's a cycle. It's like our club of our club slogan. Yeah, mission, a club like a family. Actually, all of us together so that we can achieve wonderful things. Together, we can do better. Just like if someone needs help, like today, we need Alvin to help us. So everybody come in so that we can learn it tonight. Okay, so maybe some of you may not agree with it is a society responsibility to raise a child. It should be a parents to raise, but it's up to individual. That's why we need your opinion also. Maybe tonight we have two guests. I think I am not sure. Karen. Okay, maybe Karen and Alvin can share your thoughts about it takes a village. You agree that this is a society responsibility or a parent's duty to raise a child? This is meet to the team, right? Okay, maybe Alvin, you want to try?
I don't really understand you mean the society is responsible to taking care of the child.
Tonight theme is it takes a village. That means is it everybody to come in to raise a child or the parents duty?
Okay, so for me, basically, I would say like this. In our families, of course, our parents have the responsibility to pass down their information, their knowledge to the kids. But when we're working in the society, then it's a time for the public to teach the children. So from that way, we are learning the experience from other than our family, right? So yeah, I think it's from both ways. Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, Alvin. Yeah, how about Karen? You want to share your thoughts about that? Or maybe you can introduce yourself also from where. Actually, Karen, it's okay. Take it easy. I just want to know you.
Hi everybody. I'm Karen from where? From my organizations, May Partners. So yeah, so basically I stay nearby also lah. So my opinion, a state from the village. So I feel that when the children is very young, Then there's a golden period like between 1 to 5 years old. Because the kid will spend more time with their parents. Then parents definitely play a vital role in raising them, and then as a to instill good habits, good teachings to the children. But come to like when the children they start to go to kindergarten or even primary, they start to study. They have group of friends. Then of course, I think many of the people from different, especially teachers in the school, or even the group of people they mingle with. So it's also a social responsibility, basically. So a society responsibility as well. But parents playing is the parent is playing more important role. So basically, I do agree with Alvin. Is from both sides. As the children, they grow. Yeah. Wow. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Sharon, and Alvin sharing. Yeah, it's true. Actually, both sides. But I think I want to add one more. The children itself, he also have to take the responsibility. When he grows up, he will take back the duty. He take charge on himself. Yeah. Okay, then let us start tonight. I think we have a wonderful things to share out. Okay, you want to start the meeting now? I have to knock 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I like, 2 times. Oh, 1 time only. Oh, sorry. Today first time. Okay. Okay. Start. Yeah, actually I want to be a judge one, but cannot. Okay, now I would like to pass the stage back to our Toastmaster of the evening, as well as our immediate past president, Jacinda.
Thank you. Thank you to our president on behalf, secretary, to give an opening for our meetings tonight. So good evening, everybody, fellow Toastmasters and guests, and welcome to Butterworth Toastmasters Club. I will be your Toastmaster of the evening. So if you are new to Toastmasters, TOE, Toastmaster of evening is also called TOE, and it's like MC to conduct the meetings, and also make sure that the meetings, everyone is having fun during the meetings, and the agenda is, the meetings are also following according to the agenda. And before that, the TOE also have to work with our Vice President Education on preparing the agenda and making sure all the meeting roles are taken. So as you can see from our agenda, so any one of you haven't got the agenda yet? So for those who are online, so make sure you have already got the soft copy of the agenda, right? So when you look at the meeting agenda here, we have 3 main sessions. Okay, the first one is the project speech, and the second one is table topics, and the last part is evaluation and feedback. So for today's meeting, we have one special conduct induction ceremony for our new members. So will be conducted by Shandini, our Vice President membership. So let's come to our theme of tonight's meeting. It takes a village. And I believe just now our secretary, Bernice, Toastmaster Bernice, already delivered a lot about the themes of today, and also our guests for sharing their thoughts. And this term was coming from a sentence like, it takes a village to raise a child. Eventually, it takes a village is more than just saying about child rearing. and is also referring to the evidence of power of the community and the shared effort. Yeah, so this theme also resonates strongly with the upcoming World Humanitarian Day. It is on the 19th August. Anyone of you heard of this day before? Yeah, it is to actually recognize those who selflessly helping others, and also helping others and contribute to making the world a better place. So when I do some research on this theme, I also found that actually there's a list of humanitarian and also service award every year, and it's involved a lot of organization like non-profit organization, charity, social well-being, and also like environmental well-being, so on and so forth. And it is international level, like US, Africa, and also involve Asia. So if you are interested about this humanitarian, you can go to Google and take a look and to explore more. So in the context of our Toastmasters Club, we are our own village of aspiring leaders, and we have our ESCO team. We have President Amy to lead, and also all the vice president, and also effective communicators, mentors, and each members contribute to the growth and also the development of others, and fostering the supportive environment, like Hee-sang mentioned just now, a club like a family. So it is through the idea, through the words you share on your speech, the actions and support you show, and we can make a positive impact to the lives of others. So let us continue this collaborative spirit to have more impactful meetings, at the same time enjoyable. All right. So without further ado, let me introduce our role players today. So first, we have our timer, Alvin Yu from Phuket Galuga Toastmasters Club. So I will also share the slide. Yeah, maybe Alvin, sorry. Sure. Maybe Alvin can read out the purpose of the timer for the meeting, yeah, for the benefit of guests and also new members.
Okay. I will take of this video, formal speeches and the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red virtual background, which denote specific time remaining. Okay. Okay.
The camera is okay, thank you, our timer, Alvin Yu. So next, I would like to invite our counter, Bernice Yo. Bernice Yo.
Yeah, as our counter, the purpose of my duty tonight is to note any overused words or filler sounds, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for the filler sounds, including and At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker utter these sounds. Okay lah?
Thank you, Toastmasters Bernice. Next, we have our grandma, grammarian, and word of the day, Hee-sang.
Thank you. As a grandma tonight, where's my grandpa? My role is to help the club member improve your grammar and vocabulary errors. For example, I will also note down the improper language. At the same time, I will be also taking note of all these beautiful and nice phrases that you have made for the day. And I will be also introducing the word of the day for today, whereby it is collaborate. Collaborate. So let me give you an example of collaborate. It means work jointly on an activity or a project So example, he collaborated with him on numerous hotel projects. During the last war, they collaborate with the Nazis. So the word of the day for tonight is collaborate. So please be reminded, it needs a village to raise a kid. So we will be collaborating tonight to raise more speakers, especially in the table topic. Please use the word wisely and as frequent as you can. Thank you.
Thank you to Hui Sang, our grammarian. So remember to use the word of the day, collaborate. Next, I would like to invite our GE General Evaluator, Andy Lim.
Hi everybody, I'm Andy Lim, the General Evaluator for this meeting, and I will evaluate everything that takes place during the club meeting, me and my doggy Evie. I will also conduct the evaluation portion of the meeting, and I'm responsible for the evaluation team, the speech evaluators, timer, accountant, and grammarian. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Andy. And the dog. All right. So now I would like to invite our thought of the day master, the thought master, to provide us some insights on the theme, It Takes a Village. Let's welcome Toastmaster KS Lin.
So thought of the day today is if you can change the way you look at things, the things that you look at change. For example, yesterday I've been choked by a fish bone. So immediately I use positive thinking. I think it's just an inconvenient. Sometimes it's like a little bit of kacau only. After that, today is all soft already, without doing any medicine, without any operation. Magic.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, Toastmasters KS Lin. Please take care while you are eating. Sorry. Yeah, so next I would like to have our Toastmaster Sweta to tickle our funny bone, our humorist for today.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jacinda. So today, I would like to share 3 jokes with all of you. And the first one goes like this. A company boss, he arrived at the workplace in a brand new Lamborghini car. And the employee sees and he says to the boss, "Wow, that's an amazing car." So the boss replies to him, "If you work hard, put all your hours in and strive for excellence, then I'll get another one next year." I hope you all understood the humor and I don't have to explain it. Okay, so let's see. Let's move on to the next one. And this is between 2 dog owners. Yeah, someone like Andy and me. So 2 dog owners starts arguing about whose pet is smarter. So the first one says, "My dog is so smart. Every morning he goes to the store and buys me a nasi lemak with egg and sausage, stops off at Starbucks and picks me up a hazelnut latte, and then comes home and turns on ESPN channel all before I get out of bed." So the second owner says, "I know." So the first owner say, "How do you know?" And the second owner say, "My dog told me." Okay, so the last one goes like this. A woman, she shoots her husband for stepping on the clean floor. Alert for all the husbands who steps on the clean floor. So now the police officer arrived from the location. He calls the station and says to his sergeant, I have an interesting case here. A woman shot her husband for stepping on the floor she just mopped. So the sergeant asks, have you arrested her? The police officer says, no, not yet. The floor is still wet. Okay, with this, I would like to hand over to Toastmaster of the evening, Jacinda.
Thank you. Let's give Sweta a round of applause. Thank you, Sweta, for the sharing. All right, so next we will proceed to our project speech session. And we will have our speaker, Shandini, attempt to deliver her speech presentation mastery level 2, project 1. And I would like to invite the evaluator for Shandini, Toastmaster Sweta, to read out the speech purpose statement. Maybe I will have Hui Sang to help to share the slide as well. Okay.
Okay, so today Shantini is doing her presentation mastery level 2 first project, and the project is understanding your communication style. The purpose of the project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify her primary style. And the purpose of this particular speech is for the member to share the impact of her style on others. So over to you, Shandini. Over to you, Jacinda.
Thank you, Sweta. So timer, please take note. The speech is 5 to 7 minutes. And also I would like to invite our Shandini. My communication style evolution. My communication style evolution, Shandini.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My speech is about my evolution in my communication style. So I'm now in my 40s and that's more than 4 decades. So I want, maybe we all can reflect about how was each decade and how we were in each decade. So think about the first decade up to 10 years old. So how we were. Like I remember, I think most of us were very alive and easy and speak whatever we want. We were just ourselves and, you know, just full of life and expression. That was the first decade of our life. Then the second decade, okay, now comes the teenage years up to 20 years. I realized I have become a bit more careful, more reserved. That was the style. And then the third decade, I was in at work. And then now, of course, this is the fourth decade. So let me share a little bit about my journey. I never realized that communication, effective communication is important from primary to secondary to even university to even working. I never felt that it was necessary, the effective communication. Oh, cannot hear? Oh, okay. The timer. Okay. So I never realized that, where was I? Okay, so I never realized that it was a very effective communication. I never put importance to it because there was no necessary for it. It was always a small group of people, or it was just one-to-one. It was a small team sometimes. Then I realized when I went to work, I was working in KL, and I was 26 years old this time. And everything was very comfortable until one day my boss gave me a new task. He said, okay, now we have new projects coming in and we are recruiting people by batch, and we need someone to represent our department to go and give the induction, guidelines, security, and all those things. And he chose me. And he said, oh, this is very simple. You just go in front of everyone and read out the guidelines and just explain a bit, and that's it. Very simple. And I was like, oh, that's it. Let's do this. how hard can it be? So when I went into that room, that's when I realized there was 30 new members. I think they were all around my age, 20s, 30 new members. And this is the first time I'm going to feel nervous. I'm freezing. I'm slurring. My hands were shaking. My legs were shaking. It was that bad. And you can practically see me reading with the paper, and I'm also covering myself halfway reading the guidelines. So I'm reading like one, I'm supposed to explain and I missed out all that. I'm just reading like one by one, and everything is practically, I'm like a one shaking bone there. And finally I finished it. Somehow I read through, and then I asked everyone, okay, if you all have any questions, please let me know. It was pin drop silent. I think they could sense that I was scared, I was nervous, and they did not want to say anything. Then after a while, there was one boy. He said, "Miss, I got a question." I said, "Oh, okay. What's your question?" Then he said, "Miss, are you single?" that that was his question. So that kind of made me a bit comfortable, but still I felt very embarrassed with that, right? So I went back to my team and I told my manager and whatever happened. And my manager was like, "Oh my God, you did a good job. Now this is officially yours. That means you have to do this training and induction every 2 weeks." Okay, now I'm put into a situation. Oh gosh, I need to overcome this discomfort. I'm telling them I'm being vulnerable, and my boss thinks that I did a good job. So I looked up and I found a Toastmasters club. So I joined a Toastmasters club 2005. Okay, 2005. So I found a club and I called the vice president of membership and I asked him, when is it, where is it, how much, all those things I asked. And then he said, okay, just come and join us. So 1 month passed, 2 months passed, 3 months passed, and finally I went for the club meeting. And then when I was there and the VPM asked me, what took you so long? I said, no, because I didn't have the budget. I have to like save money and then I have to come here. So now this is the money and I would like to join your club. He said, you don't have to pay first to join a Toastmasters club. You just come as a guest for free. I didn't know this. Okay. So long story short, I was in that club for 2 years and they will never forget me because I was this very strange guest who came to pay first and then only joined the club. And they practically witnessed me transform in that 2 years, that club. And after that, I couldn't continue, but I got a better job, more trainings, and now I'm teaching. Now teaching, my communication style is very different because I try to adjust and adapt to everyone that I meet. So I try to suit to how best can I deliver to this person, so that was my communication style. So after 17 years of not being in Toastmasters, finally I decided to join Butterworth Toastmasters. 17 years. So what made me do this? Because I feel like there's a lot of things for me to improve and I'm getting rusty. And this is a very good platform where all the members understand and they hold space for each and one, all of us to grow together and learn together. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Shandini, for sharing your experience. Yeah, so now we also need to invite Shandini again to present for the induction ceremony. So we will also prepare the slide for the induction of that. Yeah, I think it's in another. You can hold this first.
Okay. Fellow Toastmasters, it is our duty and privilege to induct our new member, Leo Weijin, okay, into our Butterworth Toastmasters Club. This is an important occasion for Weijin and for our club. Weijin has come to Toastmasters seeking to improve his communication and leadership skills, and we now have an opportunity to help him learn, grow, and achieve. Weijin, you are joining a worldwide organization that has helped more than 4 million people learn to communicate more effectively. As members of the Butterworth Toastmasters Club, you will benefit from a proven program of self-development. You will become a part of an outstanding group of people who are dedicated to helping one another in a spirit of sharing and enjoyment. Okay, so Hui Sang was assigned as mentor for Weijin. Okay, can I invite Weijin to come in front? Okay, so Weijin, you may raise your hand and say your name, example Weijin, and then read up the declaration on the screen. Okay.
Thank you very much. Regardless, right or left, right? Right. Okay. Okay. I, Liao Weijin, in the presence of my fellow members of Butterworth Toastmaster Club, make these firm obligations to attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment. To apply myself for the project outlined in Toastmaster Education Program, to participate actively in club activities, to evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner, to build open, friendly relationship with my fellow members, and to bring others, new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefit of Toastmasters. Thank you.
Next, fellow Toastmasters, may we all read out aloud together for the next slide? Oh, club members. Okay, all club members. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We, the members of the Butterworth Toastmasters Club, pledge to support you in our quest for self-development, to provide you with positive, helpful evaluations, to maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere, to give you opportunities to help others,
and to
and to
make
make your
your
Toastmasters membership a
a
rewarding
rewarding and fulfilling experience.
experience. Okay, thank you. I'll pass back the floor to. Okay. Okay. Right, we'll present the digital certificate for Weijin. Oh, I have to. Thank you.
All right, thank you to Toastmaster Shandini, our Vice President membership, for conduct the induction for our new member, and welcome Weijin to join Butterworth Toastmasters Club. Let's give him a round of applause again. All right, now is the most exciting session for our meetings. Are you ready for the table topic? So before that, I would like to invite our table topic master, Toastmasters Cameron Hall. And also you are reminded to please use the word of the day during your table topic speech. Collaborate.
Thank you.
Can I sign screen?
I share from my side. Yes. Because I need to just I share. It's okay, no problem. Please unmute. Can see? Yes, yes. Hi, everybody. Good evening. Okay. Today, now we have a table topic for today, and today theme is it takes a village. So it takes a village. It depends on how big your heart is. Then your village will be how big, right? If you have only when you in love, Pak Tao time, or your whole village is only your loved one. So of course, if your heart is big enough, the whole world is a village of earth, right? Just like Jacinta said, Day of the Day of Humanity Day, right? 19 August is reminding us this is the village of earth. Of course, over here tonight we have village of Toastmaster. BTM is a club like a family. This is a village. It takes a village. I hope everybody collaborate with me to have a successful table topic by volunteer yourself. Okay. Please volunteer yourself. Okay. So for benefit of new member and also guests, basically we'll have I have prepared 6 topics. We can give how many? 3 today? 3 or 4. It's okay. We try and see. Try and see. Are we behind time? 8:48. Behind time. So okay. All right. So each speaker have be given 2 minutes. So for the timer, 1 minute, the timer will give you green light. 1 minute, 30 seconds will give you yellow light. 2 minutes will give you red light. That time you have to closing, and then after 30 seconds, your timer will ding ding ding. Will time up ding ding ding. Okay, all right. So now to yeah. Okay. I count 1, 2, 3. Nobody volunteer. I call your name to save time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Wei Jian. Yes, you come up first. Then okay. To have a better life, you take a village of people to come together, have better life. So which number you want? Okay, number 1. Okay. Lucky number 1. What make you smile? The floor is yours. What make you smile? Wow, this topic. All right, I'll start now. So what make you? Okay, it should be what make I smile right now lah. So what make me smile? A lot of things I think can make me smile. So for example, when I look at this photo, actually, I already smile a bit because it reminds me also. I just went for Mount Kinabalu last month, and then managed to conquer it successfully. Thank God for that, because it doesn't have heavy rain, and actually to conquer that Mount Kinabalu also it requires encourage from your partner, from your friends that go with you, because hiking actually is a very boring activities. So when you hike alone, you hardly smile, I would say. When you hike with your friends, then you will forget about the boredness when you hike lonely. So you have your friends to talk with you. You have your friends to encourage you move on when you doesn't have the strength to continue move on. So, and in Mount Kinabalu, when you have to reach to the summit, actually it's even harder because the oxygen level actually is quite low compared to our ground here. So you hardly talk already at that moment, plus you are tired.
So, but actually when you reach there, you will feel happy. And I smile and hardly with tired face on there. And then with the signboard at the summit there, with a tired smiling face, and then we capture a photo there. So just to sum up there, actually, anything, for example, like hiking, just a very simple activities with collaborations with the friends, then it makes everything success and makes easy. So you will smile at your fruitful results. Thank you very much. Thank you, very good. Yeah, this make me smile also. But when you are right, when you are boring, you cannot smile by yourself, right? You're very tired and all this. Very good, very good. So okay, again, 1, 2, 3. Who want to volunteer? 1, 2, 3. No, then then Wei Jian, you please appoint one person that you would like to hear from her or he. Oh, Liu. Oh, okay. Oh, Liu. Okay. Huh? Oh, you ready to? Okay. Come. So what number you want? What number you pick? Number 6, huh? When was the last time you tried something new? When was the last time you tried something new?
I think happens. I couldn't remember what year it was. It's about, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 3 to 4 years ago. Actually, my dream is to be an Ironman. Same like Catman, always wanted to be an Ironman. I can swim, I can run a little bit, but not much on cycling. When I get to know about Catman, right, actually I got inspired by him. Despite his busy working life, attending Toastmasters meetings, he still have time to go for exercising to make sure he can achieve his dream. So I told myself, why not? Why not? So I look at the calendar and then I found this event at Perak. It was called Perak Triathlon. My very first triathlon event. At that time, I don't have a proper bike. So I straight away, without hesitation, went into the bicycle shop to bought myself a road bike. Because I know that once I buy the bike, no matter how, I need to make sure that I make full use of it. So once I bought the bike, I registered and I committed to myself, train hard, at least something 30 minutes, 60 minutes a day. Eventually, actually, it was not very difficult. It consists of 750 meters of swim, I think about 15 km of ride, and then run 5 km. It was very fulfilling at the end of the trip. Even I was so proud of myself, and even proud of my friend who won. I think he got second, is it first or third? So next year, I told myself I want to achieve more by joining a longer distance. And I also did it on the second year. Thanks to my friend and everyone for supporting me. That is something that I tried, something new that I tried. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you, Leo. Yeah, got time we go train together. All right. Okay, so yeah, I just fall from the bike. Yes, last week. So I have to be careful as age catching up. All right, so we still have time. Still have time. Maybe we go on one more lah. No, you want to 1, 2, 3 volunteer? No, or online one? Maybe we pick one from online lah. Or who? 2 more. Okay. So we pick one from online. Leo, do you like to pick one from online? Andy or Sweta? Who? Andy. Okay, Andy, you are wanted. No, not your dog. Don't send your dog. Yeah, dog. Woo, 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 woo. Which number?
What
Okay,
numbers
Andy.
available?
Which number? 1, 2, 3. Just now 1 already taken, 6 already taken.
Okay, then I'll take number 4 and die.
Number 4, die also do lah.
Die also must do.
Don't spectacle cannot see. Why so blur? Catching up. No problem with the eye, okay? Okay, Andy, this is your question. What's a belief that you hold with which many people disagree? Oh, die. What is a belief that you hold with which many people disagree? I think you don't live the BTM. This is, you are wrong.
Did somebody say something? I didn't hear. Okay, what's a belief that I hold with which many people disagree? You could say that even though I should not talk about religion, but then it is a belief is partly religion. So I'm just gonna throw it out there that I believe that there is a rest day that is commanded by God, and it's on a Saturday rather than on a Sunday. So I go to church on Saturday rather than Sunday, and majority of the world is in disagreement because they do not think that it is Saturday. So if you see majority Christians, they go to church on Sundays, and after church they can go do whatever they want. But as for me, I'm thanks, Isaac. I'm going to church on Saturday. I keep the Sabbath from Friday sunset until Saturday sunset. So that's why whenever there's any Toastmaster event that falls on Saturday, you will not see my face. Sorry. And to address the other matter of Catman saying that it is a mistake for me leaving Butterworth. Actually, technically I have not left yet because I'm holding dual membership for this short period of time. And I've been welcomed by Heritage Toastmasters Club here in Kota Kinabalu. And the best thing about the club is they don't have any restriction on sex, religion, and politics. So we talk about such topics in Heritage, which is why I'm talking about religion on the table topics. So back to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Andy. It's first time I know about can attend church Saturday. I don't know about that. Oh, it's new, something new to me. All right, very good, very good. As long as you stand your stand firm, nothing will change you, right? I mean, as long as you do something, right? Okay, so Andy, would you like to pick someone from online? Maybe guess.
Of course, I call my brother Isaac to do the next one. Isaac, you
All right,
better
Isaac.
on your video.
I could totally
You
get that.
better on your video, man.
Yeah, Isaac. We left 2, 3, 5. Number 2, 3, 5.
I go with 5 then.
Okay, 5. Number 5. What can you do today that you were not capable for a year ago? What can you do today that you were not capable of a year ago? Not your son, huh?
That's about right, Andy, but okay, that doesn't count. Sorry, wait, hold on. What is it? All right, what can I not do? What can I do today that I'm not capable of doing a year ago? Actually, that's a very good question, and it caused me to think for quite a time. And I realized something. There's something in my mind about what I can do today that I'm capable a year ago. And it does make me question what I can do better in the remaining part of this year. What can I improve? And I think it's a question we all can ask ourselves actually. What can we do today? What can we do now that help can help us to be better version of ourselves yesterday or 1 year ago? So I take it as a reminder, a lesson for me to think of something I can do better, that I can improve myself compared to 1 year ago. All right, thank you. Back to you, table topics master.
All right. This is what you cannot do last year, right? Your son cannot come to the camera. Now you can. Thank you, Isaac.
That's my son, not me.
Maybe you can pick one more from the floor. Come. I guess what's the name of Karen? Is it? Come, Karen.
And we are jealous. So, what I think that life is very wonderful. Every day we learn, not only we love ourselves, and we feel grateful. But everything is not good, we just like. So, very excited to share with us. We are very grateful to share your story about to find something, no solution for you. So excited. Very good. Your whole life. But it's okay. It's okay. Very good. Very good. We like to hear more of it. Prepare some speech and come to us. No problem. You can have prepare speech in 5 to 7 minutes. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you to our technical topic master for the questions, interesting questions, and also all the speakers, and demonstrate the collaborative thinking during our meeting. Let's please encampment around our desk and check the questions. It's nice. It's also a time for us to take a break. So I would like to invite all of you to take a group photo together. This meeting. So we will join our online members together. And all of you have to stand in front of the photo. It's here. As a person, I request Andy or Stefan to help me to take a screenshot.
Okay. Positions, everybody.
The speaker, okay, mine. Oh, he no,
Okay, like that, then you all totally muted. Can't hear anybody from there already.
Andy and Oseta, may I request to help us to take a screenshot for a group photo?
You all can hear me or not?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I thought you cannot hear me. I'm getting ready to take screenshot. Isaac, on camera. Yvonne, on camera, please. Show us your pretty face.
Ayo, Andy, I'm in driving. Cannot.
Can you pull over,
Yeah.
then you switch on the
Just
inside
put
lights.
my
and
name
then-
over there. Thank you, Alvin,
Aiya,
for help me for the timer.
aiya. Okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1, kacak. One more time. In 3, 2, 1, kacak. Cameron, where are you looking? Look at the camera lah. You're not looking at the camera, you're looking somewhere else. Cameron. your eyes looking somewhere else, but Cameron. Cameron. Okay, one last time. Okay, do freestyle, do some funny pose. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Kacak. Okay, done.
you.
No problem.
It's 9:30. Time for 5 minutes. Yeah, maybe everyone can come back at 9:17. So, okay, another 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 9:17.
We cannot hear the audio. We cannot hear the audio.
No sound, no sound, no sound, no sound. Just now meow meow, he meow meow got a little bit sound.
I thought you guys wait to us. Oh, wait. Oh, no wonder like you cannot hear
We
us.
started
hear
our dance
anything.
already.
Hello, testing.
Hello, testing. Can hear me? Is it very
Yes.
soft?
Yes, can hear.
Right. So we have to change to another microphone. So I would like to pass over the floor to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Andy Lim, to conduct the evaluation and feedback. Over to you, Andy.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the evening. So as the general evaluator, it's my duty to conduct the evaluation section of the meeting, which is getting all the speech evaluators and co-evaluators reports. And we will begin by getting the first speech evaluator who is evaluating the
There is some malfunction of our speaker. We need to take some time to test it out.
Oh, so now you cannot hear me. Just now we cannot hear them. Now they cannot hear
Now
us.
they cannot hear.
Ay. They need to get a bigger speaker with a bigger battery or
Yeah.
something that they can plug in. Backup.
Some
Backup
backup battery maybe.
Yeah. Or backup rechargeable speaker.
Testing. Hello.
We can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Andy, we can hear you now. You can proceed.
Yay. So just now you all can hear anything or didn't hear anything at all from me?
No,
Nothing. Okay, let's start from the
nothing.
beginning again. As the general evaluator, it's my duty to evaluate the meeting from beginning to end and also to conduct the evaluation session, which is beginning now. I will call upon the evaluators, speech evaluators and co-evaluators, the tech team. So we will begin with the speech
Hello.
evaluator.
Andy, can you speak louder?
Hold on, let me. Okay. Testing. Is this better or is it the same?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So I'm calling upon the first speech evaluator according to the agenda, who will be evaluating our sole project speaker Shandini. Let's call upon Toastmaster Shweta for the evaluation. Over to you, Shweta.
Thank you, General Evaluator Andy. Shandini, I'm so glad and I appreciate how you're progressing steadily in your pathways by giving speech regularly. A round of applause for Shandini. She's already in level 2. Yay! So from your speeches, what I have been seeing, I see a tremendous improvement in your eye contact when giving the speech. And also your hand gestures. You have a very open hand gesture, which shows you're so comfortable and confident on what you are speaking. And also, you were showing the expressions of your speech in with your hand gestures, like when you are telling, hands were shaking, shivering, all those. And also, in between, you got stuck, you got distracted, but very good, you continued very well from that point. Next, coming to the purpose of the project. Did you achieve it? Yes, definitely. You did achieve it. You shared what type of communication style is yours by adjusting to everyone and speaking to them in the way, and also what is the benefit you have got from that in your teaching and training professions. And the main thing is, I like how you incorporated the story in your speech. Let's see how you can make or improve this speech to a next level according to my opinion. Okay, the first thing is, you started the speech by telling about the decades of your lifetime. And I was expecting maybe you will tell the stories in terms of decades and how you have improved and how you are going to improve further. However, one thing I noticed is at the end, you ended the speech by telling how you joined the Toastmasters after 17 years and what benefit you got from the Toastmasters. This is all good. However, you can emphasize a little bit more on how exactly or what exactly you want to improve in your style and which aspect of your communication style improved or helped you in your trainings. And the main thing about the speech is how you deliver the speech. And also there's another thing, how you construct your speech. That is, you can create a speech with a proper structure, with a step by step, with a flow, and summarize the speech at the end so that it is more effective to us. Another thing I would like to challenge you is you concentrate on your vocal variety, wherein you add some tones and paces when you are sharing that you are shaking and shivering, and when you are nervous, that you can say it in a very low voice, saying, I could feel my hand shaking and shivering. Maybe add some pause. And when you are confident and telling that you're training and your teaching style improved, you can tell in a very loud voice, my training improved and I'm very happy that I'm back after 17 years. Like, add some impressions. And also, if possible, you can include some interaction with the audience so that even we can contribute to your speech. This is not necessary, but sometimes you can think of it. So overall, you did a very great job by showing the improvement in your speech with your eye contact, hand gestures especially, and also incorporating the purpose in the speech. And also, I would like to challenge you to emphasize on the tones, vocal variety, the pace, and also incorporate some structure and summary to your speech. And over to you, General Evaluator, Andy Lim.
Thank you very much, Shweta. You gave quite a comprehensive evaluation on our speaker by giving her some good points and also quite a number of points for improvement. For evaluation, I think it's good that we stick to the time so that we can give the main points, and then later you can take it offline and meet Chandini outside the meeting room or inside the meeting room or outside the Zoom room to give the rest of the evaluation. But good job anyway. Thank you for helping Chandini to grow even more in a Toastmasters journey. Okay, moving on, let's have the table topics evaluation report by our Dr. Leo. Come, Dr. Leo. So who is evaluating Dr. Leo's table topic? He will evaluate himself. Okay, over to you, Dr. Leo.
Thank you, Andy. But by the way, I'm not a doctor. It's an honor to be a fake doctor. So okay. So I'll be the evaluator for your table topics. But before I start my evaluation, I want to share again the thought of the day. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. This is very important because in evaluation, sometimes we take it very seriously. We think that this is something like a personal attack. But in Toastmaster, if you look at evaluation as something that's beneficial to you, the evaluation you look will change. So it's not personal attack. It's for you to grow. So I start with the very first speaker, Wei Jian. He came out, he spoke with confidence and with clarity. When he explaining about his KK trip, and a fellow Toastmaster is always very exciting and easy when you share about your personal story. Secondly, he has very good gestures. He showed his hand when he explained about his experience. Thirdly, he summarized his speech, which I think is a very good approach for a beginner speaker. For area improvement, right? Wei-Jian, sometimes I think he focus more on maybe this area. Because you have a good stage here, you can utilize the stage, walk to the left and walk to the right, and try to have eye contact with all the audience so that you can have some engagement and they will focus more on your speech. This is something that you can look into. Yeah, look, try not to focus at one area, try to make good use of the stage. For Andy, always, when listening to you, is very relaxing. He always smile most of the time. Is it red? And I can, because before that, I evaluated Andy before during his table topic and also his speech. Most of the time, he will be looking down or looking up and not towards the camera. But this time is totally different. He look at the camera. Well done to you, Andy. And my humble suggestion for you, Andy, is maybe you can raise a little bit up of your upper torso, like what Sweta did, so that we can have a clearer look on your hand gesture. For Isaac, he's very smart, Isaac. He started by repeating the question and also asking, saying that this is a very good question. So this is a very good approach. If you lack of ideas, right, you can ask questions and then your mind will start to process and try to get some ideas. But I think he was distracted by his son, so he stopped abruptly. And for Karen, so Karen, Karen asked about what you get excited about life. So Karen came out, spoke with confidence, clarity, and she is very excited when she shared about the book. And she also summed up and said that finally I managed to let go and release my fear. I think this is a very important message because she benefited from the book that she found. And I think she was also very excited about, I think, too excited and until over time, right? For area improvement, I observed that most of the time Karen look at one side, maybe Catman is the one that asks a question, but we would like to engage with all the audience, all the people in the room, so that they don't feel like, oh, you neglect me. Try to look at everyone in the room. Secondly, maybe you can put the mic on your shirt so that you can fully utilize your hand. That's all from me. Thank you, and back to you, Andy.
Thank you very much. Well done, Dr. Leo.
Andy, hold
yes.
on. I'm going to give my one to Leo. He did the table
You're
topic
the
as well.
evaluator. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Go ahead, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm going to start here by Leo telling us there are a few things that I really like about you, Leo, in your table topic. First is you take a moment to think, and you started off with a very, very personal and very, very touchy story that I felt. And it started with your storytelling of the thing that you have attempted directly, very direct, and you are going to a little bit on emotion by telling us that you went and buy a bike. That means that no return way. And those are very good structure of a story where you go from a reason, you go from the what, the why, and you go on to the how. So you're able to do it within that short time to construct a very touchy, emotional story in that moment of time. And it involves a few of your emotion, your frame of thought. So those are the things that I like. Now, in view of area for improvement, I do advise that two parts here. One is in that moment, you have the emotional where it is touchy, where it is also motivating. But all the while that I'm seeing smiling face on your face, it's very pleasant. So I would like to see more of the emotion if you can have in your face, especially when you want to call us for action at the end of the day where it is a little bit lacking. So you can use a louder voice, a more serious face to ask us to now learn from you and also learn from Cadman. So all we can benefit from the teaching of you. Yes, with that, Andy, I'm going to pass back to you.
Thank you very much, Risang. So all our evaluators are giving a lot of good pointers, and also the supporting the speakers with motivational comments to help them to improve. So thank you very much for doing your job. So I didn't have to reprimand you for not being motivating or encouraging enough, but you all did well. Okay, let's go to our technical evaluators, which is like our tech team, the timer, accountant, and grammarian. Starting with the timer, which is Alvin. Yes, kindly.
Okay, thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Andy.
I'm not
for the-
distinguished Toastmaster yet.
Not yet lah. So,
not yet, not yet.
so
give me.
Master. Okay, so for the project speakers, Shadini, time allotted is 5 to 7 minutes. Time taken 6 minutes 10 seconds within time. For evaluator, Shweta, time allotted is 2 to 3 minutes. Time taken 4 minutes and 31 seconds, which is not within time. For table topic evaluator Leo Ng, time allotted is 4 to 5 minutes. Time taken is 5 minutes 1 second within time. For table topic speaker,
Sorry, we lost the audio
19
again.
seconds.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Now it's back.
Can?
Now it's back. Yeah.
Okay. Within time. For second speaker, Leo Ng, time taken is 2 minutes 40 seconds, not within time. For third speaker, Andy Lim, time taken is 2 minutes and 6 seconds within time. For fourth speaker, Isaac Cole, time taken is 1 minute and 1 second. Yes, within time. For fifth speaker, Karen, time taken is 4 minutes 45 seconds, which is not within time. Yeah, but it's good try. Back to you.
Thank you, thank you. That means Karen can qualify for icebreaker speech already. Very good. So you can join our club and do your icebreaker speech. Okay. So good job on informing us. Also, what is the time allotted, and so as Toastmasters, we need to stick to the time so that we don't end up being late. Okay. So remember that. So next we'll call upon the counter, which is Leo again. Sorry, I don't think I have the updated. Who is the counter? Vanessa. Okay, okay. Please please Over to you, Bernice. I can't hear anything. Cannot hear anything. Test the mic. Test the mic. Okay, unmute that.
Yeah,
Okay.
can hear me,
Okay, yeah. Take that away.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you,
Okay.
Chairman. Yeah. All they have done very well. I can't find actually I can't find any filler or repeated words from Santini, from KS Lim. I only found few of you all like Andy, you have 5R filler sound and 1 and sorry, myself have and Karen, you have 6R. I think you try to deliver. This is what I get. Sorry. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Our counter Bernice. So it's a practice for listening also. Can you all hear me? Are you all hearing me okay? Okay, okay. So this is also where Toastmasters will help you to refine or hone your listening skills, that if you focus on what you are trying to catch, you are most likely able to do it, unless you have a lot of distraction or the speaker is so good that you get so engrossed in the speech you forget to do your job. It happens. Okay, let's get our grandma to give us our tongue lashing a little bit, the grammarian's report by our distinguished Toastmaster, Hui Sang. Hui Sang? Yeah, you have to be in front of the laptop that has the mic.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, that's working
Oh,
now.
can hear. Okay,
Yes,
that's
yes.
good.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I will be starting by asking all of you to give the applause to 3% in the room that has spoken the word of the day, who is Jacinta. When she opened it off, she has used the word of the day. Catman, BTM, use the word of the day, and Wei Jian. Yeah. And the rest of you, you have not yet, huh? Still got time. Please be reminded, this is the word of the day for collaboration. Now I'm going to start off by giving the grammar report.
Okay, audio gone again. No audio again.
I'll be reporting from here. Okay, I'll be reporting from here. Andy, just now, did you hear anything? Not at all.
Got. Here until you what word of the day. You finish the word of the day. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, yes. Can you?
Yeah, we heard you reporting about the word of the day. I think that's about it.
Oh, okay. So I'll be repeating on Shantini,
Yeah.
the beautiful phrases Shantini used, especially decades of life. And I like the descriptive words that you use. Your body is shaking and pin drop silent. Those are all very nice and descriptive enough. And I also like the fact that you're saying I was being vulnerable. Those are nice, and it is coming back from a lot of emotional words. And Okay, those are the good phrases that you have used. In view of area for improvement, you have a very good command of English. So I have difficulty in really detecting those, but I do have one part that I realized that when you talk about the past, you were using the present word. For example, I am just ready. I'm just ready instead of I was. So those are the part that I could capture. The rest of it, beautiful. Keep it up, Shantini. Very nice. I will be moving on to the table topic. I will be starting off with Wei-Jian. Wei-Jian, you have a lot of emotional words as well. You talk about smile and you talk about tired, very tired, but you're smiling. And I like the fact that you're using a smile with fruitful results. Those are nice and beautiful. And you do use word of the day. And for area for improvement, I would not be able to detect a lot, but I would also like to call out two where it is much more of the choice of words that you use. You mentioned just to sum up. So I would recommend to summary, as a summary, that would be better. And you also mentioned it make everything success. So it could be it make everything successful, or it could be a success. That would be better. So these are the things that I capture. Now I'll be moving on to Leo. Leo, I like you're using emotional words too. For instance, I inspire, you start with I'm inspired, and you also ended with the journey is very fulfilling. So I like that. Now on the value for improvement, I do not have a lot, but I do have some examples that has been put in the choice of word. For example, not much on cycling. So you give an example, not much on cycling. A better would be not so on cycling. To go for exercising, to go for exercise or exercises. And past tense, present tense, to buy myself. Instead, you use to bought myself a road bike, for instance. So those are the few very minor ones that I've captured. And now next up, I'm moving on to Andy. Andy, as usual, great job. I don't hear anything that could bounce to be wrong. But I like how you started off with rest day as commanded by God. So I like that. The rest of it, I don't have anything for you. It's very, very nice and beautiful English that you have been using throughout your speech. I like it. And next up would be Isaac. Isaac, likewise, fact that I like how you say it reminds me of what I need to do more in the next half a year. So I like your twist. That has been a very beautiful twist that you're able to get yourself away from a very difficult table topic. And I don't have anything for you for area improvement. Now I'll be moving on next to Karen. Karen, I like you use a lot of words that how you describe your feeling and emotion, especially I like that get very emotional attached. Release my fear, miraculously, my mom called and never happy, never contacted. Those are very nice words that you have used to describe how you feel. Now for area of improvement, I do have more so on the direct translation from Chinese to English. I especially on the past and present then use, I go to understand. I started to understand small things. You mentioned small thing. Small thing that could be good, and I started, and whatever things. So those are the words like things is never needed. Whatever is say, whatever that would be all that. Right? Yeah. This is all the reports from the grandma. So I'll be passing back the floor to the grandpa and the
Grandma call grandpa pula. Okay, so thank you for giving your grammar's report. Good that you are able to capture the good points. Good phrases. You caught quite a lot of good phrases, and also the grammatical errors that needed some fixing. and also the word of the day. I think to get more collaboration from the people and to use the word of the day, you can remind like maybe the table topic master. You can like nudge the table topic master to remind the table topic speakers to use the word of the day at the beginning of the session, and maybe somewhere in the middle if the table topic speakers forget. So yeah, that would be my suggestion to you. Okay, now we are supposed to vote for the best uh speaker, table topic speaker, evaluator. Are we doing that online, or you're gonna show the okay? Okay, so everybody whip out your handphone and scan that QR code so that you can vote for the best, best. Eh? Show again. Eh? That's not it. That's the one. Okay. Everybody take a minute to do your voting, and then I will continue. Okay, I think most of you have already voted, so I will continue with my general evaluators report. I think we have gotten everybody else's report already, and now I will report generally. According to the agenda, my slot I'm supposed to start at 9:43, and according to my clock is 9:51, so we are about 8 minutes behind. And I was given 6 to 8 minutes timer. Please just give me 4 to 5 minutes. 4.5, 5. I will try to speed it up. Okay, so our meeting started 9 minutes late. So actually we are kind of on track. We are now only down to 8 minutes late. When that was when Hui Sang made the announcement and presented the ground rules of Butterworth Toastmasters Club. So as I mentioned in my table topics, Heritage Toastmasters Club do not have such restrictions. So you could say I'm going to a club where we can talk about stuff that we cannot talk about in Butterworth. Uh, so you introduce uh, the person who is chairing the meeting, that is Bernice, who is representing our president. So she commented on the team and asked the guests to give comments, starting with Alvin and then with Karen. So this is a great way to involve our guests early on in the meeting. But as uh, but I think maybe to be fair, maybe you should get one guest and one member, or a couple more people to give some comments before you um, finish your speech. That's just my opinion. So then you introduce the Toastmaster of the evening. Well, okay. Good that the handover is done quite smoothly. And Jacinda explained the agenda and even gave us an insight to the World Humanitarian Day, which falls on 19th of August. So Jacinda also conducted the meeting quite smoothly and did all the introduction in a way that is well and proper for Toastmasters meeting. So good job on that. thought of the day, KS Lim, you mentioned the quote and you included a personal experience and with that fish bone. So that is a good way of linking the quote to your personal. I think if you could, I always say this for thought of the day, try to say a little bit something about the person who came out with the quotation. So it was Wayne Dyer. He is considered a father of motivation. Okay, this is like you can Google it and you can. He's considered the father of motivation. He's author of over 40 books and 21 of them are New York Times bestsellers. You can say something like that, just one sentence to tell why we should listen to this guy. Even though the quotation, it makes you think, but I think it's nice if we can give credit to the person who quoted it. Okay, then we had humorist Shweta who gave us three jokes, and I think it's always good that we have humor. Sometimes meetings we could not get any humorists, but this is good. And she gave us three jokes. Some landed, some didn't, but it's a good mix. Thank you, Shweta, for making us laugh. And then I noticed something is that the share screen, I mean the person controlling the share screen, it is seen on the projector. I think it would be better if the main main laptop which is being projected, you don't use that to share screen, because you will see exactly what is on the laptop screen. So when you're sharing, you're trying to share screen, then all the other things come on the on the projected screen. So maybe you get the second device to be the one for the projection, so that you will only see when they share screen, the screen comes up. That is my personal opinion. We had the vice president membership conduct the induction for our new member. This is something that is good. I think for this one, maybe it's good to get the members to stand up when we do the oath, because the new member also was standing when he did the oath. Okay, table topics. Catman, thank you for very interesting table topics again. I would focus on, because table topics mainly is like we listen, we understand, and then we speak out. So if you want to, I would prefer, if any future table topic master, if you are going to project on the screen, maybe project a picture or project something, or just one word, not the entire table topic, and not for so long, because if you do that, then the speakers will tend to read and rather than listen. It's supposed to be an exercise in listening and then thinking and then speaking. Okay, I already evaluated the speakers, table topic evaluators. Okay, I think that's about it. So I had fun today, enjoyed the meeting, and thank you for having me as the general evaluator. I hand you back to your Toastmaster of the evening, right? Jacinda, you can take over from me. Over to you.
Never invite him to say something.
Who?
Give me back. Yes, give me back.
Yeah, this one. And I hope you, thank you to Toastmasters and Lily as general evaluator for giving a constructive feedback to all of the speakers and also role players. And I think this is a benefit to one another and also demonstrate the collaborative spirit in this meeting. And I also love this team today, and everybody gets to share your thoughts and experience freely in this meeting as well, and also as part of our learning today. So with this, I would like to end our meeting, but then we will have a ceremony for the award. So I would like to invite our secretary, which is on behalf of our president, to make a closure for this meeting. Yeah, over to you.
Yeah, let us have our airtime first. I think 2 days ago, I think District 51 have launched the Enthusiastic Club Award. So if we still have time, the challenge will be started from 1st July on 2023 until 31st March 2024. So if we can fulfill some criteria before 31st March 2024, then we can try to win the awards. There's 3 awards: Golden Award, Silver Award, and Bronze Award. So let us have see the slide.
Meanwhile, while waiting for that next month, for the club, we will be having birthday celebration for the 3 months birthday babies. So we hope that the birthday babies for that 2 months will be present. We all Shantini and also Ajit. Today is for July, August, and September babies. So you'll be present by next month. Physical, we all ask G to be around. So
I think we can go to the Google website. You can check all the criteria and how. Facebook. Sorry, myself also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can submit your applications through Google form.
Oh.
That is something.
So only the awards have any criteria? Yeah, all the criteria. To achieve the distinction goal, football new members, non-new members, within the club base 20 members, or a new club. A network of 3 new members, conduct 1 recruitment activity, pitch club.
Within one year,
Yeah.
31st month.
Yeah, before
Next year.
yeah, we still have time. Still have time. It will be 1 who attended. It will be 2 who attended. Domestic club meeting, conduct speech content, and president and BPE attends all BTM.
BTM is district council. We send all this to MP.
Any kind of love, you know. We tolerate jointly so we can now achieve. Yeah. So now. Yeah, actually, tonight I want to congratulate Santini. You have complete your project speech 1 and the level 2 and the pathway presentation. Yeah, level 2 already. Yeah, keep it up. Actually, both of us in the same, so we have to do together. So also welcome Vivian. I think she's the future. Yeah, next. Very fast. I think you were very high next coming. I mean, this coming hybrid also. Hope we can hear from you. Hybrid, virtual. Oh, online. Or you can choose online. I think choose online better. You still can be able to do it. Not like no, just joke. So hope to see Hui Jian and Kathleen. Actually, I'm so excited to see you are here to present your thought of the day. Yeah, actually the word the slogan helps us lah. Okay, and then yeah, Karen, I love your sharing. Actually, at my age of 50, I only just realized that I'm also not happy for the past, can say, after 20s lah. I can't find myself until I come to Toastmaster Club. Then I really enjoy. I can speak up, like I can actually we are sharing together lah. Sharing makes us feel happy lah. Sometimes you keep it in heart lah. It cannot go away one. It's still with you. You must say out. So you will share to others. So they will share their happiness with us. We will share the not negative lah. Together like it will come neutral.
Depends how you look at the thing. I can't tell you really.
Yeah. So okay, now what is the best evaluator tonight? Congratulations, you are the best. Oh, yeah. Okay, Sweta. Yes, you are the best evaluator for tonight. Thanks,
Thank
Sweta.
you. Thank you, everyone.
Someone from physical or so who can take photo of you? I take for you. I take for you. You are the presenter of look at the camera. Okay, on to the next. Who will be the best table topic from four of them, right? Yeah. You wait here. I will give you number. We didn't come or you receive your first ribbon.
Wow.
Wow. Keep it, yeah. This is the first.
So more low battery. They are more stronger than all these. Still higher low back.
But we said collaborate together, make things happen. So this really take a village from helps from others club. We are all from Toastmaster, no matter who you are under the club. From other actually Bilbo is very near to my house. I didn't join Bilbo, I now join So thank you. My dear guest, LV, first time I meet you, and I'm happy that, and then Karen, happy to see you. So hope you come often. Yeah, often, then you can find many fun things. Actually, I enjoy in this club, can learn a lot. Then actually it's all like so many input. I really improved this year. Not only learning English, everything sharing. Okay, for being part of the Toastmaster Club meeting as a family, you all are now become my family members, our BTM family members. And this is the pathway tracking. Today we have Shantini. Yes, Shantini. See, it's a little yeah, the green color. Now we find the green color pathway. Okay, again, you're coming up. Next speech, looking forward. So Karen, maybe you can just join. Just get in time. Your name will be there. Yeah. Come in, and let us how to say, invite more guests come in. So we have, like Cayman said, we want to grow our village, not only 2 of us or 10 of us, we want more and more and more. Okay, so is it anything else can miss out? If no, then it's time for me to adjourn. Oh, sorry.
Also, I am this owner, so as a appointed new district public relations manager, so my team is working on some campaigns. So this is the first one. Okay, here. Can you see me? Okay. So this is our first campaign for this year. Do you enjoy Toastmaster meeting? What do you think? What do you think this is? Do you think this is a good platform, right? So this is the time for you to share with someone that you love, someone that's around you, about what is Toastmaster. So what you need to do is you just need to submit a 20 to 30-second video, upload to your Facebook, and the hashtag provide the hashtag in the link, so you can have a look on in the Facebook. So you just need to record a 20 to 30-second video that you can participate for this campaign. For the 50, I think I will increase the numbers of winner to 50. So for the winner that get most like and share, you get a big umbrella with Toastmaster logo on that. So, but the purpose for this campaign is actually like you to share Toastmaster with somebody that surrounding you. Share with them what is your journey, what is your transformations. Yeah, I think that's all for me. Thank you. Yes, yeah, I think it's for the second video. Yeah. So you will get the effect, you can use the effect we created, we specially create an effect. You can see that this effect in Facebook or Instagram, you can record with this effect. Yeah.
Download the effect.
So you just, when you record the video, right, you can click for the effect. You can search for, I think the keyword effect, you can search I am the Toastmaster, and it will show effect if you want.
The information already.
It's all in the poster.
Oh, I know.
Yes, yes. You can visit our Facebook and then also download from the
One Facebook.
yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Karen, we have here. Do you want to have some feedback so that we can improve? 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute.
Because this very long time that I joined back the Toastmasters is actually very fun. So actually we can learn a lot of things besides of giving speech confidently. Then we also can share a lot of things. It's so quite fun. Thank you.
For improvement. Yeah, shall we? Yeah, anything that, yeah, get it back.
Yes, I think I would have okay. I'm so glad to be invited by one. So I really like the setup here and then very professional. We have very professional SAP here. Huizang and Jacinta. Yeah, she actually handled the situation very well, even though there are maybe some hiccups happen. Yeah, I feel glad to be here, and then yeah, hope to enjoy. Come here more often.
Come here more often, you say one.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, time's up, huh? It's time now. Okay.
Oh, not
They will play as well as evaluation part. Wish to see you all again next online. Okay, next online meeting on 23rd August, same time 8 o'clock. Online meeting are not virtual. I don't come to the center. Okay.
Now we want to say
Yeah.
We are going to take a group photo. We are going to take a group photo. So bye.
Bye bye. Good night.
Bye.
Yeah. You not auto one.